bass strings can very fast sound bad and muddy, and they lose their sustain if you play them too long. So fresh, good new strings make really a big difference. It adds a lot more high frequencies. You have it makes it sound more full, the whole music that you play in. So there are different things I learned about strings, a lot of myths that are going on, so I want to talk a little bit about it. So I want to show you first how I put on strings on a bass. I start, of course, putting down the strings first, then I clean the fretboard a little bit. There are different products for this purpose. In this case I use this cleaner from Planet Waves here. And after cleaning it, I put on new strings. I used to put one string down and one string up, but then you can clean the fretboard, and playing live very often makes the fretboard very fast, pretty disgusting, and it doesn't really make a difference in the tension of the neck. So when you have all the strings up on your bass, I mean, there are a lot of tutorials on the internet how you can do it. I don't need to teach you how to put on a string on a bass, but when you finish doing that, there are certain tricks that help you be better in tune from the first moment on. So, for example, if you have the string on your bass, a lot of people pull the strings, which puts the position already better on your fretboard. That makes a lot of sense. But then you have also the problem at the bridge and the nut. You have, if this is, I don't know, the bridge, and this is the string, it will be bent like this. So, and after playing more and more, it will do this. And this is why you always have the problem when you put on new strings. The tuning is not very good, and you always need to retune a little bit because the string the tuning is getting lower and lower. So put down the string with your finger a little bit at the bridge and the nut. The problem about bass strings is that they are pretty expensive compared to guitar strings. So if you don't have a lot of money, and if you are on tour and you don't want to change your string every day, there are certain tricks that can make the sound of the bass strings better again. So one trick is you detune the string a lot, so it has a lot of movement possibility, and then you pull the string very hard and you let it punch against the fretboard. This has the effect that all the little bacteria and all the dirt that is between the wires will indeed go away. It sounds a little bit simple, this whole thing, but it really makes a difference.